So as I said in the previous video, I'm going to do a why Donald Trump is going to lose the general election video. And I'm doing both of these just because again, this is how I feel after last night. Now, I did not listen to Donald Trump's speech last night. So this is just me going in on everything that I've seen thus far with Donald Trump's campaign. And you know from going through my videos that I am not a Donald Trump fan. I've called him the Hitler 2.0. I probably was one of the first to jump on that with my video. And I absolutely hate the guy. But I'm going to try and be, just honest and non-biased as I talk about why he will lose the general election. So I'm not going to go the route the I'm with her people uh, think I will go. I don't think Hillary Clinton is going to be a strong enough candidate to actually take down Donald Trump. As I said in my previous video about why she will lose the general election, I think that she's going to just do the typical focus group things, and that's going to hurt her. But this video is about why Donald Trump will lose. He will lose for exactly what we've been seeing the past week or so. Donald Trump is a vehement racist. He is a horrible, despicable person. And I know some people will argue that he's not racist, he doesn't have racism in his heart, but that's bullshit. The man is attacking a judge because the judge's parents are Mexican and the judge is of Mexican heritage, but the judge was born in Indiana. He's an American. And Trump thinks that the judge will not be fair or non biased because of his Mexican heritage, and Donald Trump wants to build a wall. And I think that ultimately is going to be Donald Trump's downfall because his unpredictability and these kinds of statements, they keep coming and they keep getting worse and worse and worse. And there's a lot of time. I believe there's 153 days as I am filming this to the general election, to the actual election day. And the more we go, the more crazy, outlandish, ridiculous, stupid things he is going to say. And if he does not clean up his act, that is going to turn a lot of people off. Now, that can work. What he did worked in the Republican primary because let's be real here, and I know I'm probably going to get some shit for this, but the Republican base are racist. They are Confederate flag wielding KKK members, but that is because of the Republican Party years ago deciding to switch up their strategy to appeal to the former Democratic voters of the South. We have to remember that as we know, the Republican and Democratic Party now were much different years ago. So that is the base. So it works in the primary, but it won't work in the general election because the majority of America, I won't say they're not racist, because everybody's a little bit racist. We all have a little prejudices that we hold dear or unknowingly act upon. But the majority of us like to think we are about equality and equal opportunity. And therefore, when we hear things like this, it's a huge turnoff. And again, with 153 days, it'll keep growing and it'll become even though it's already a monster, it'll become a ugly, non-defensible monster. And that will ultimately give Hillary Clinton the win. But Hillary Clinton shouldn't count on that. She should start espousing more progressive ideals because what the people want nowadays is something that's either scarily, far right or far left, because what we've had in the center has not been working. So that's what I think of how Donald Trump is going to lose the general election. Not overly thought out. I'm tired of shit right now. Just got off work. So, uh, but again, his racism, his remarks, unless he changes a lot of his quote unquote policies, then he will lose the general election. You know, the Muslim ban is still there, and a lot of people don't like that, and I don't like that. You know, that's the bulk of what my video about Donald Trump was about, was the Muslim ban. His wall, we can argue, you know, the merits of it. I think it's a ridiculous idea, but Hillary Clinton also is for a barrier. You can argue that all day long, but she was, and more than likely still is, for a barrier there. Some kind of barrier is what she'll say.